Peace. This is Ethereum TV with your host, Doc Blake, bringing to you the 10th episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom. Why? Because they are decentralized currencies by nature, okay? Even Bitcoin, the nature of its creation, it costs money and effort or just or the labor of electricity to mine gold, silver, and Bitcoin. So that's my reason. And you already know. So let's get into the price action today. At the time of recording, currently, we had Bitcoin at $8,830.98. Litecoin was at $47.36. Ethereum was at $207.51. Gold was at $1,713.21, and silver is at $14.15. So Bitcoin's still trying to get back up to that 8.99K level, hopefully crash through and get right back up to that 10K level. And if it hits 10.5, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we could be off to the races. But yeah, so we're gonna see about that. Everything else is holding strong. Silver is kind of doing this thing. That's what I feel like the lowest, the most underestimated, lowest valued asset in the world is. I definitely think that big time. And this is not financial advice. This is only for entertainment. But I would be invested in silver, big time. Even though the premiums keep going up, people, and the prices keep going down, which is truly amazing. When are we ever going to get some real price action? Maybe one day. But the reason this episode is called "What's Next" is because basically we're in a quarantine. We're in unprecedented times with the economy, with the virus. We've just never seen anything like this. So I'm sure that everybody wants to know what's coming next, including me. I'm not saying I know, but of course, like everybody else, everybody has an opinion, especially right now. Everybody has an opinion. I mean, man, there's just so much information out there that I don't know. I'm not even going to call it false information. I'm going to just say that, you know, everybody has their opinion and some of it may be true, some of it might be not true. That's why we have to use our discernment to figure it out. So and that's what we're going to try to do a little bit of today. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think the economy itself is going to get a little bit worse before it gets better. I think maybe the virus itself may get a little bit worse before it gets better. Could get a lot worse. I'm saying a little on a grand scale. I mean, of its maximum potential anyway is like, hey, people die every day, you know what I mean? And coronavirus is most likely going to kill people. And at least it already has from what they're saying, the statistics, from what I've heard. I know people that have had personal experiences with it. So I would definitely take it seriously 100%. And the unemployment rate is still rising, and we just see the inefficiencies of our government not being able to answer the call for people when it's in time of need, not being able to be able to come together and decide on any type of thing for what the action should be done. You see, this state wants to do that, this place wants to do this, and that's fine. I'm never for anywhere close to a totalitarian. You know what I mean? I just think that we should be getting proper information, and potentially maybe we should have never even been forced to close in the first place. There's a difference between being smart, being locked down, or nobody being able to leave, and you basically destroy a lot of people's businesses. And I just feel like at this point, people just have no faith and confidence in the government from any side, the Republican, the Democrat. I mean, no, people just have lost all types of faith in the government. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel about the government, and I just feel like a lot of these. Have you ever, how you go to the unemployment website, you go to the IRS website and it takes forever. It's slow. It's clanky. It's like it has damn near a dial-up connection, and it gets overpopulated real quick. Why is it that Facebook, these big tech companies, Microsoft, Apple, FANG, or how I call them, MFAANG. I don't know how they forget Microsoft and FANG. I mean, I know you like to call names like FANG, but you can't forget leave Microsoft out that equation. You got Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, MFANG. You know what I'm saying? Let's call it what it is. And other tech companies that are working way more seamless internet connection, internet abilities, and just seamless browsing on their pages, and they can serve everybody at once. Is this setting up for a tech company government? I mean, think about it. Between the communication companies and the internet and the tech companies and the digital world, that's how everything is done nowadays. And who's in better position to embrace the people, as far as like, we look, the government can't isn't able to have the correct systems in line to be able to serve the people. We have the technology. You see where I'm going with this? And then next thing you know, everybody has the 2020 ID off of the government's able to inefficient inabilities to provide proper service to the people. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like we're starting to see that right now, where they just don't have, maybe they don't even have the means to help people. They only seem to help the corporations, and they can help them guys in a snap of a finger over quick overnight. And that brings me to my next point. Like, so if they say that all these mega tech companies are providing going to be providing the new software for the new point of sale, the POS, all those things, like to help people cash out. Say that the cryptocurrency comes into play. Is that what everybody's going to be using? And that's what's coming. That's what I feel like. There's two sides of the story. You're going to have the centralized cryptos, and then you're going to have the decentralized cryptos, and that's what's next. And I wanted to also bring up two of my favorite decentralized currencies. Using smart contracts. That's of course Ethereum and Chainlink, which is the Chainlink. Chainlink uses the Ethereum blockchain, and it's that's basically what I'm going to dive into next. I'm not going to talk about Ethereum too much because Chainlink is based on the Ethereum blockchain, which is a smart contract based. I think it's a proof of work type of code, and it's really really neat software, and I think it has the potential. It's already showing its use cases in real life, like real world. You have things like the BAT token, which is the basic attention token that you can collect it on the Brave browser. You can use it on the Brave browser. People can pay you in it. You can pay them, and that's on the Ethereum blockchain. So Ethereum has a lot of great things going for it. I feel like Tone Vays got this one completely wrong. I mean, he kind of trashed Ethereum at one point. I don't know if he still is. I haven't looked into it, but it was really funny for me to listen to him and how he kind of just went off about this shot coin Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? But look, I feel like Ethereum is in line to make some fucking ruckus because it's presenting real world use cases. And Bitcoin's my favorite. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Bitcoin is it all, and its code is way too specific to ever do anything like Ethereum. But that's what makes Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So let's get into the Chainlink article and some information on Chainlink. This is just a little thing I brought up on Google. It says Chainlink is a platform which attempts to bridge the gap between smart contracts on the blockchain and real world applications, which often tend to be off the blockchain. The cryptocurrency uses oracles which find and verify the real world data and bring it on chain to be integrated into smart contracts. So yeah, that's a little basic entry level information on Chainlink, and that's basically what it does. Though, it really, what I mean, really kind of nails it of its abilities to do that. And this article by Decrypt says by Ki Chung Tran. It says Chainlink figured out how to get information in and out of a blockchain in way that was still secure, trustworthy, and decentralized. So, and then it continues on. It says, hold on. It says, Here we go. Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network consisting of purchasers and providers of data. Purchasers request data and provide return data in a secure way. Purchasers select the data they want, and providers bid to provide that data. A provider must commit a stake of link tokens when they make a bid, which can be taken away if they misbehave once providers are selected. It is their job to bring the correct answers on chain. Chainlink uses an Oracle reputation system to aggregate and weight the data provided. If anything goes smoothly, providers get paid and everyone is happy. So there's some more information on the link. And how does it work? Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network consisting of purchasers and providers of data. Purchasers request data and providers return data in a secure way. Purchasers select the data they want and providers bid to provide that data. Provider must commit a stake of link tokens when they make a bid, which can be taken away if they misbehave. Once providers are selected, it is their job to bring the correct answers on chain. So yeah, it's basically like a verifier of information on both sides. Uh, it takes the real life data, converts it to the blockchain, whatever it may be, whatever you tie to that link, it links it. That's what it's doing. It's linking that whatever you put on it could be anything, any type of data. It links it to the chain link, and then that links it to the Ethereum blockchain, which is makes it able to be pulled out from the other side and validated. So basically, it's basically like a instant validation system, which I think is going to have tons of real world use cases. And then it says, what's so special about it? Where the blockchain meets the outside world has been a huge vulnerability in decentralized applications. Until Chainlink created a secure bridge, the points where data comes into the blockchain are also the points where data can be manipulated, compromised, or simply falsified. These points of failure are where Chainlink creates value. To minimize the potential of failure of oracles, they prioritize three principles in their white paper: distribution of data sources, distribution of oracles, and use of trusted hardware. So there you go. They're basically solidifying the fact that the data that you put on will be verified and secured, and it will be distributed to wherever you want it. Um, and then I put up a few of its. Here's Coin Market Cap. Everybody likes Coin Market Cap. I'm not really a big fan, but since everybody else likes it, here's the Chainlink price currently. It's at $3.75, and there's market cap of what's that? 1,311,800,535. Wow. So it's over a billion market cap. Um, Circulating supply is 350 million, and it looks like they're going to make 1 billion total supply. So there's not really a lot of link. But I mean, that's not, I don't think that's like set in stone. So I'm not the one that ever said that it was set in stone. And then here's a quick about Chainlink on CoinMarketCap. It's saying basically the same thing I already read, so I'm not going to read it again, but I'm going to leave it up just in case anybody wants more information on Chainlink. So here's this, and you can pause the video, of course. And yeah, I really think that that's all I have to talk about. So my altcoin choices are by far Ethereum and Chainlink, and I'm gonna do a whole video on Litecoin. If Charlie Lee and them are ever able to pull off Mimble Wimble, man, it's gonna be something special. I mean, just think you can have it on the blockchain, or you can not have it on the blockchain. You can have, what I mean, Mimble Wimble will be so amazing. I hope that they eventually get it done, and so that will probably be next. But besides Bitcoin, I really love Ethereum, Chainlink, and Litecoin, which I haven't done a video on, but I probably will. But it's basically just like the silver to Bitcoin's gold right now, unless Charlie Lee and them come up with really master the Mimblewimble system, and they can be flying through the blockchain untraced and everything, and that would be amazing. So this is your boy Dot Blake with the last piece of the puzzle. I'll see y'all next time on Ethereum TV. Peace.